Welcome to War Thunder. What's up, dude? How y'all doing today? Well, interesting idea that just popped into my head, which I probably had before, but no one could ever accuse me of that for whatever reason. But I kind of like the idea of a winter hangar. Now, not with all the Christmas and New Year's stuff, but a winter hangar. Uh, I think that would be appropriate for the changing seasons. I just don't know how capable that would be as far as Gaijin going. I mean, they're unable to already design proper missions for top tier in Air RB. I mean, all they've done is taken a basic cookie cutter and applied it to every map they have, which is just disgusting. Now somebody's gonna go, oh well, there's those enduring confrontation maps at very top tier. Well, yeah, so what's your point? The F-111 can fly for well over an hour in afterburner. So why do I need to have a 25-minute mission with everything jammed into one little kill box? I don't need that. I actually need bigger maps. And with bigger maps, I need better targets on maps. And it seems to be something that Gaijin is absolutely incapable of doing. Or more likely, unwilling to do. Now, I've heard a lot of different things about, well, Gaijin does this and will do that and won't do this and won't do that. Well, Gaijin is lazy. They've got a lot of whales, people who are willing to drop a ton of money to get the new shiny. And that new shiny can be dang near anything. New battleship, new tank, new jet fighter, blah, 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 blah. They're all irrelevant. If you can't have a decent mission, and believe me, I've heard the TEC, the European Canadian, sit there and say, well, naval is exactly the way it should be. And I'm like, oh my God. How horrible. You cannot capture a spot in the ocean. It doesn't exist. You capture land masses because you can have people standing on land masses. But our naval doesn't have landing ships so that ground forces can disembark and capture a landmass, which would be good. Instead, we've got brown water navy mixed in with blue water navy mixed in with rank 3, rank 4 aircraft. Well, that's boring. And It's only, capture the point. This isn't World of Warships. This is War Thunder. And I don't care what TEC says. His lack of imagination in how naval warfare is conducted is absolutely abysmal. And there's a lot of players that are very abysmal in their lack of insight into war is actually fought. Now he goes, well, this isn't this game or that game. It's not a total combat simulator. But come on, come on. Think a little before you open your mouth. This is a game that prides itself on having the largest selection of aircraft, ships, tanks, and associated weapon systems. And I tend to agree. They just have very poor mission planners in this game. They're not even trying anymore. The cookie cutter layouts, they throw in a few attackers on one side, few attackers on the other side. Well, okay, yeah, big deal. They're there. But those are rather irrelevant and they really don't do a lot for you. But instead of doing something silly like that, they could put in better targets, better dispersion of targets. Piling everything into a heap in the middle of the map and then pointing two airfields at each other is absolute stupidity and lazy. It is beyond lazy. I remember the old days. The Berlin map, one of the larger maps back in the day. You had a airfield in the southeastern part of the map, taking off to the west. And you had the airfield in the middle of Berlin, where the Germans would take off. And that one was taking off to the east. Nobody was pointed at one another. And there were hundreds of ground targets all over the map. And it made sense. The Bastogne map. Bastogne map used to have B-17s. AI B-17s flying in to drop bombs on Bastogne. What? Why not? Why take them out? But they're gone. And if you don't think that they were there, look back in my catalog of videos. You will find the Bastogne map. Used to be at least 6 observation planes on the Sicily map, or Sardinia, Sicily. We don't have a Sardinia map. And they're gone. They disappeared about 6 years ago. This is the thing that Gaijin is doing. They do a little this and then they take it away. They'll take a good map, a good layout, and then reduce it to garbage. Or they just take it out of rotation. Oh, nobody wants to fly on that map anymore. Well, take away their block this map. Because I'll tell you what, as soon as they put in the block this map, a lot of the EC maps, well, most of the EC maps disappeared. Don't come up anymore. Why? Because you have a certain group of people in the game who have an addiction to gotta go right now. And it doesn't do any good. I mean, that's the easiest way to ruin a game. Listening to knuckleheads. And there's a lot of knuckleheads playing this game. Just look at the number of team killers. Dear God. Sometimes you can sit there and just watch a team disintegrate. And it's not fun when your team is disintegrating around you. Because a lot of times they're trying to disintegrate you. Which is why I sit there on the runway and wait for them to take off. But that doesn't stop some of them from trying to team kill you. Some of them will sit on the runway and wait and then turn their airplanes around and shoot you because they have nothing better to do. They think that they're being funny. Knuckleheads. But back to my original topic before I started ranting. A winter hangar. I think that would be very nice. Winter started on the 21st of December. I think starting about December 1st, we should have a winter hangar until about March. And then you can go back to the spring and summer hangar. It would be nice. It would be a change. It would be something different, which is so hard to come up with in this game, apparently. Especially seeing as how Gaijin just doesn't care. The only thing they want are their whales. Buy more eagles, Buy more lions. Buy more, buy more, buy more. Keep us in money. Okay, I don't have a problem with buying more, but give me more. Not more vessels, tanks, airplanes. Give me more game. Yes, I'll buy more toys, but I want more game. And I think everyone should want more game. Like I said, naval, capture a spot on the ocean. What? Absolute stupidity. Or the tank battles. Capture a point. Oh, the other team captured it. Now we captured it. Now they captured it. Oh, please. Make a map that's bigger. Give them an objective. This team is defending. This team is attacking. This team has to go from here over to here. This team can sit there and dig in, or they can rush the attackers. The objective is one side is sitting on a point. And once that team is eliminated or they retreat off the map, the other side wins. If the other side can't take the point, they don't win. That's more along the lines of ground battles. Want to know what ground battles are like? Look up 73 Easting. Look up Kursk. There's a lot of tank battles out there, and they are nothing like the idiocy of capture a point which can go back and forth. And air battles need to be on bigger maps with more diverse targets and tighter controls over what planes are flying on what maps. The F-111 is a strategic bomber. It's a strategic aircraft, or was a strategic aircraft. Fly long distance with big bomb load and drop it with pinpoint accuracy. The F-105, a strategic bomber. Originally was supposed to carry a nuclear weapon. High speed, low to the ground, penetrate, flip the bomb into an arc to land, well, not land, but to explode over a target, doing an over-the-shoulder launch. We are crippled in this game. And it is exceedingly annoying. And not a lot of fun. Seriously, not a lot of fun. Especially at top tier. At top tier, this game is stagnant. And that's all I got. This Subdude signing off. Y'all have a pleasant today, a better tomorrow. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a wonderful New Year. And I hope Gaijin pulls its head out of its ass. Subdued.